This is the Roulette Master, and I have an amazing story and strategy to share with you today. This was sent in by one of my subscribers, Michael, and I love how you guys are sending in stories with your strategies. That's awesome. I love that. And Michael says that there was a man that played at the casino where he went, and he won consistently every day. He said he was the smartest man he'd ever known, and that he used the system that I'm going to share with you today. So that's pretty exciting. I can't wait to see how this works out and give it a shot today. And he also said that the man said that patience, bankroll management, and knowing when to leave were the three most important things when he shared his strategy with him. So keep that in mind, and let's go ahead and get started. I can't wait for this one. So let's go ahead and we're looking at the last two numbers that have hit, the 14 and the 31. We're going to do double streets, and we're going to make sure that the double streets on this one are the last two are not included. So the 14 and the 31 are not going to be in there. We're going to have $10 on the 1 through 6 starting out, and then the 31 is going to be excluded also. So let's select the 19 through 24. And let's go ahead and spin. And the key to this is the progression with this. And this is a $1,080 bankroll, so almost $1,100. And you could definitely play for less if you were playing online or something like that. So keep that in mind. And we're up 40 already. That was a good hit off the bat there. Let's switch the bets now. So now we have a 21 and a 14. Let's go ahead and let's place it here and here. Okay, now we have two double streets covered. That's 12 numbers, and I can't wait to share this sequence and system with you. So we have a loss there. So we're going to keep the bets the same on this first one. Here we go. All right, that's a 34 red. All right, another hit. Man, good start today. We're already up $60. Let's pick another two double streets, and then I'll share with you the progression on this once we have a few losses. Let's go ahead and pick this one right here. And let's go with 1 through 6 again. Okay, there we go. And let's spin. Okay, that's a 17 black. Okay, that's a loss. So again, we keep the first loss stays this as the same bet. We're currently up $40, and let's spin again. All right, that's a 3 red. All right, that's another win. So really starting out well. We're already up 80. Let's go ahead and pick two more here. Let's pick the last two are the 3 and the 17. So let's pick this one and this one right here. Okay, now we have 12 numbers covered again, and we're spinning away. We just have to make sure that the last one that hit, the last two, are not one of the ones we're betting on. So that's the first part of this, but there's a lot more to it. So let's go ahead. And this is our second spin with these numbers. So we keep the bet the same. That's 11 black. Another hit. Wow. Okay, we're up 100 now. Let's go for, let's find one we haven't had in the last two first here. Let's see, 13 through 18, 19 through 24. And let's pick this one right here. And let's do the 31 through 36. Okay. All right, here we go. We just have to make sure that they're not in the last two that have hit. That's a 12 red. But again, the key to this is the progression. And you can see the second bet is the same as the first. And then once we get some losses here, you guys will get to see how this progression works. And there's another loss. So now we're going to... We lost at 10, we lost at 10, and now we're going to be at 20 on each. So let's add a unit to each of those and spin. Here we go. All right, that's a double zero. That's definitely a loss. Okay. All right, so now we're going to add the 20 plus the 10 to get a $30 bet on each of these. So we're just going to add one more unit, and we're at $60. Here we go. Okay, that's an 18 red. That's a loss. Okay, so now we lost at 10, we lost at 10, we lost at 20, and now we're going to add the 20 plus the 10 for a $30 bet. Actually, we already did that. We're going to take the 30 plus the 20 now for 50, so we're going to add 2 units to each. There we go. Now we have a $50 bet on both those. Again, this is a 1,080 bankroll system, starting with $10 units. That's a 1 red, and that's a loss. So now we lost at 10, lost at 10, lost at 20, lost at 30, lost at 50, and now we're going to add up the 50 and the 30. We're going to have $80 total bets. So we're going to add 3 units. Okay, now we have 80 on each one of those double streets. Okay, that's a 21 red. And there's a hit. That's a nice one. 320. We're already up $180. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, let's pick 2 more double streets. And let's pick this one right here. And we just can't have the 21 or the 1 in there. All right, we have 2 double streets selected. Here we go again. All right, starting out really well. That's a 24 black. That's a loss, so we keep the bet the same. We're spinning again here. All right, that's a 33 black. Okay, we lost that, so now we're going to add 1 more unit to each one of those. Now we'll be at 20 each. Okay, that's an 8 black. Okay, and we lost at the $20 bet, so 20 plus 10 is 30. So we will go 230 on each and spin. Now we have a $60 total bet. Let's see what we get here. That's a 25 red. That's a hit. Man, we're already up 220. And let's go ahead and find 2 more double streets to bet on. Let's go, let's see, the 8 and the 25 have to be excluded. We'll go on both ends here. Okay, time to spin again. Let's see what we get. That's a 9 red. So we know we need a low number or a high number with these 2 on the sides here. The second bet again is going to be the same as the first. And here we go. That's a 22 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll go from 20 to 30. I'm sorry, from 10 to 20. Okay, now it's a $40 bet on each. Here we go. That's a 13 black. That's a loss. So now we're going to go to 30. 20 plus 10. We'll add 1 more unit to each. And let's spin. And the good thing about this, he says, is that when you win, you get to reset every time. There's another win. That's a nice one at 120. We're already up $260 here. Let's pick 2 more double streets. Let's keep that one we had a minute ago. And see, we have the 16 through the 21. Let's pick that one. We just have to make sure it's not the last 2 numbers. They can't be in those 2 double streets that you pick. And there's a 0. That's definitely a loss. And we never like those unless we're betting on them, right? And we're repeating the bet again at 10 each here. Okay, that's a 34 red. That's another loss. So now we'll go we'll add a unit to each. Now we'll be at $20 on each of these double streets. See if we can get a win. That's a 16 red. There's a win. All right. We're up 300 already. Wow. Going really well. Let's keep the 1 through the 6 still. It hasn't hit in a while. And we just have to leave the 16 and the 34 out. All right, let's just go 19 through 24 as the other double street. And here we go. But the key to this is the progression. Again, Michael says that this guy, and there's another win. Wow. That's awesome. We're up 340 now. Michael says that this guy, who was the smartest person that he ever knew, his keys were patience, bankroll management, and knowing when to get out with the money. And that's pretty awesome. So I say that a lot. We're up 340 now. Let's pick a different one that hasn't hit in a while, but we have to leave the 5 and the 16 out. We'll go 7 through 12. And let's go 25 to 30. All right, we have 2 double streets selected, and we're spinning away. That's a 7 red. Wow, what a hit. Okay, we're up 380 already, but we'll get some losses here. Again, that's why I'm telling you guys that I'm playing much longer now, so you can see the good and the bad with every system. I'm going to continue to do that. Again, I hope you really appreciate that, and I love your comments. So let's go ahead and pick 2 more. Let's do the 25 through the 30, and let's do the one next to it, the 31 to 36. Here we go. See if we can get a win. That's a 12 red. That's a loss, so we'll repeat that bet. All right, we have $20, 10 each again. Total bet, and that's a 1 red. We should have went to the other side. That's okay, though. We're going to add a unit to each. Now we have $20 on each. And so we went 10, 10, and now 20. And that's a 22 black. Okay, so now we'll go to 30. Add 1 more unit. 20 plus 10 to 30. That's a 28 black. And we got it. All right. All right, we're up 420 now, and let's pick 2 more. Let's pick the 13 through 18. We just have to leave the 28 and the 22 out. And let's stay with that 31 to 36. And here we go, $20 total bet, 10 on each. That is a 2 black. Okay, we'll leave the bets there again. Spin again. Here we go. Again, it's 1,080 bankroll, he says, Michael says. And that's a 10 black. Okay, we will repeat, or I'm sorry, we already repeated, so we will add now. We'll have 20 on each. And let's go ahead and spin a $40 total bet. All right, that's a 26 black. That's a loss at 20 each, so we'll go to 30 each. We'll just add 1 more unit. 20 plus 10 is 30, so we'll have 30 on each now. Okay, that's a 20 black. That's a loss. So now we'll have 50 on each. 30 plus 20 is 50. The last 2 bets, $100 total bet now. Here we go. That's a 13 black. And we got it. All right. Okay, we're up 480 now. Wow, this is working fantastic. And we have to leave out the 13 and the 20 now. Let's go ahead and we'll go 1 through 6. And let's go 31 to 36. $20 total bet. Just leaving out those last 2 numbers in the double streets. And there's an 18 red. That's a loss, so we will just repeat at the same bet level for the first loss. So it's still at the base level of 10 each. And that's a 4 black. There's a win. Okay. We're up 500 now. Fantastic. Let's pick 2. We can't have the 4 and the 18. Let's do the 31 to 36. And let's also do the, let's see, the 19 through the 24. Now we have 10 on each, and let's spin. Starting back over, $20 total bet. That's a 30 red. That was close, but that's a loss, so we will repeat that bet. Again, the second bet after the first loss is the same, and that's a 33 black. Look at that. Wow, this is a good session. We're up 520 with this system, and again, Michael says this guy's the smartest guy he ever knew, and patience, bankroll, and knowing when to leave is key, and I'm sure he would leave right now if he was already at 520. But I'm going to keep playing longer because I want you guys to see the good and the bad of every system. we're not going to leave when everything's going really well. I want you guys to see how to get through the tough times too. So let's place 2 more. We can't have the 30 or the 33 in there. Let's do the 7. Actually, let's do the 7 through the 12, and let's see the 9. Let's do the 19 through the 24. Here we go. We just made sure that the last 2 weren't in there, and that's a 29 black. That's a loss, so we'll repeat that bet again. After the first loss, we keep the bet the same, and here we go. That's an 18 black, or 18 red. No such thing as an 18 black. And now we'll increase. That was close though. We almost got that one. Now we have 20 on each. And here we go. That's a 0. Man, I told you I was going to keep playing until things go south so that you can see how this system deals with that. And we're going to raise the bets again. Now we're going to have 30 on each, 20 plus 10. $60 total bet. That's a 5 red. That's another loss. So now we're going to go from 30 to 50 on each. And that's 30 plus 20, the last 2 bets added together. Here we go. That's a 4 black. That was close, but that's another loss. So now we're going to take the 50 plus the 30 to get $80 bets. Now we have a 160 total bet. Here we go. That's a 14 red. And that's a loss, so we'll take the 80 plus the 50 now. And we'll have 130 on each. Okay, now we have a 260 total bet. Okay, that's a 16 red. That's a loss, so now we will take the 130 plus the 80 for a 210 total bet. And we'll check our balance here. Okay, those are 210 each now, 420 total bet. And we're minus 140 now. That's okay. We still have our $1,080 bankroll. And let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Okay, let's see what we get here. That's a 3 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll take the 210 plus the 130. That's 210, 310, 340. So let's add those in. Okay, now we have a 680 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. We need to get this one. That's a 9 red. And we got it. Look at that. That was lucky. Okay, now we are up 800 again, and or 800 for the first time. That was a pretty awesome win. And now we would go back and select another double street, but that was almost catastrophic. So again, I'm playing probably way longer than that guy played because again, his rules were patience, bankroll management, and getting out when you're ahead. And that's what you guys should do, but I'm going to keep playing longer because I want you guys to know what you're getting into when you're playing these and what to expect with good and bad spins. And let's go ahead and pick 2. All right, here we go. 10 on each again. And let's spin. That's a 25 red. Okay, we'll leave it at that same level. Again, after the first loss, you keep the bet the same. That's a 36 red. It's a nice win, so we'll start over. We're up 820. We just have to leave out the 36 and the 25, so let's do that. And here we go. See if we can get one of these double streets here. That's 11 black. And that's a loss, so we'll repeat that bet. Second bet is always same as first at $10. Okay, that's a 23 red. That's a nice win. Okay, we're up 840 now. Let's pick two more double streets, and let's pick the 31 to 36, and let's pick the let's do the 4 through 9. Okay, and just the 23 and the 11 just have to be excluded. So here we go again, and that's a 4 black. Look at that. All right, we're up 880 now. Let's pick two more double streets. Let's pick this one here, and let's pick the let's do the 7 through the well, actually it's not 7 through 12, probably 13 to 18. Okay, and we just have to leave out the 4 and the 23 out of those two double streets, and we're spinning again. Ooh, double zero. Ouch. Okay, so we're going to repeat the bet. Again, after the first loss, we keep it the same. We're spinning again, and that's a 20 black. We just missed that one. So now we're going to increase to 20 on each, and we're spinning away. All right, that's a 29 black. And that's a loss at 20 each, so we'll go to 30 each now. Add one more unit, 20 plus 10, and spin. That's a 3 red. That's a loss. So now we'll go from 30 to 50. Again, we get that by adding the 30 plus the 20, the last two bets. Now we have a $50 bet on each. Ooh, 0. And again, this is why, guys, I told you I was going to keep playing until some really tough numbers came along, so you can see both sides of this. And you can see the last bets there. We're 50 each. Now we're going to go to 80 each. And that's adding the 50 plus the 30, the last two bets to get to 80. Let's see if we can get a win. Oh my goodness. See, if you play long enough, this can happen, right? So we're going to go add the 80 plus the 50 to get to 130. This is why you cash out when you get ahead, guys. And I want you to see both sides of it. So we're gonna keep going. I want you to see everything. And that's a 2 black. So now we'll add the 130 plus the 80 to get to 210 on each. Now we have a 420 total bet. Here we go. We need to get a win. That's 11 black. Okay, so now we'll add the, let's see, we had 210 each there. We'll add the 210 plus the 130. That's 210, 310, and plus 30 is 340. So let's do that. Again, guys, this is why I'm playing longer. I want you guys to see what happens when things go south and when things go good as well. So there's a 26 black. Okay, that's a loss. And now you can see we've almost lost our bankroll. So let's go ahead and see how much we have left to bet. He said it was 1,080, so that's 9. That's 1,080 plus 20, or I'm sorry, 180. 180 plus 20, that's 200. So most we can put on these is 100 each. So let's do that. And we need a win badly now. And that's why you get in, you get out, and you don't play till you lose. That's a 12 red. And there you go. So that just shows, and the guy that Michael says is the smartest guy he's ever known, that won every day, that got in and got out. Guess what? That guy got in and got out. I'm showing you what happens if you don't get in and get out. So I hope you enjoyed the beginning when we did really well, and I hope you appreciate that I played until things didn't go well, so you know what to expect when that happens. And but I really appreciate you sending this in, Michael. It is a good system. It's a form of Fibonacci where you add up the two previous bets and play 12 numbers. The nice thing about it is, unlike some of those systems where you go back just a little bit, if you do get a win, you can restart with this one. But this also shows that any system can fail if you play long enough and get bad numbers. So I hope that you saw the good and the bad with this, like usual, and that's what I'm really trying to do for you guys, because I used to play for shorter periods, and everyone said, well, why don't you play longer so that we can see what happens when you play longer? And that's what I've been doing. So I hope you guys really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the channel. And everybody that's sending the systems in, that's fantastic. And the stories that come with them, I love that as well. So keep doing it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. But don't do it for me. Do it for yourself, because these people in this community are fantastic, really smart people. And you can really learn from them, and they can learn from you. So please subscribe, but do it for yourself. I think you will love it and love the people in this community. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.